now from TV 9 and 10, Northern Michigan's news leader, this is the Nightside Report, Weekend Edition.
Good evening, I'm John McGowan. State police in Mount Pleasant say a car that took an exit ramp too fast led to the death of a Lakeview woman today. Police say 49-year-old Richard Mabey was driving the car as it left northbound US 27 for eastbound M20 about a mile from Mount Pleasant. The car with his wife and two grandchildren as passengers left the ramp and rolled over several times. His wife, 46-year-old Floyanna Mabey, was killed in the accident. The grandchildren, ages 3 and 1, were both securely belted in restraints and were not seriously injured. Mr. Mabey also suffered only minor injuries. He and his wife both wore seatbelts. Police say alcohol was not a factor in that accident, but excessive speed was the major factor. The accident remains under investigation. A driver in Massachusetts faces several charges after plowing his car into a crowd of people at a New Bedford yard sale this afternoon. 13 people were hurt, 2 seriously. As Mary Ellen Burns reports, this was no accident. The driver was apparently chasing a family through the streets when it struck the crowd of people.
Witnesses say it was bedlam when this red car rammed into people at a yard sale on Rockdale Avenue here in New Bedford. 13 people were hurt, including a 3-year-old girl.
I ran over there to see if anybody needed help. I came back, I got a pillow for some girl, and I was taking the glass out of her head, and I seen like people around the little girl. Her stomach looked cut up and burnt, and her face was all full of blood. And there was also an older lady on the side of the red car, and I thought she died because she wasn't moving, but she ended up shaking her leg after, so I was like, oh, that's okay.
They had to move the car because he was pinned under there, but he was screaming for his baby. I believe that was his baby.
Police say 19-year-old Adam Almeida crashing his red Subaru into another car and then into 7 people at a yard sale was not a simple accident. Police say Almeida thought someone he knew was in the car and had intentionally rammed into it 3 times before losing control of his car.
They didn't know why he was ramming their vehicle. And they saw the yard sale, they saw some people there, so he decided to pull over where the people were. And that's when his car was rammed once again by the Almeida car, and Almeida's car struck 7 people at the yard sale.
5 members of the Carrero family were in that Mercury Topaz when they were rammed the final time. They hit a parked car. I spoke to 2 women who helped Adam Almeida at the scene. They said he was rambling.
And the police officer was asking him where he was going. She said that he was going to heaven. And he said he ran into Al's family. That's it.
Yeah, he was
basically
crazy. He said he was going to go to hell, and he was going to go to hell, and he was a good person, and this and that, but I don't know. He was just talking all kinds of things.
Police say Almeida isn't from this area, but was here to attend a wedding. They say he will be charged with 12 counts of assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. In New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mary Ellen Burns for CBS News.
Benzie County authorities have released the name of an area man who lost his life in a 2-car accident yesterday morning. Deputies say 28-year-old Harold Reed was driving a car that apparently failed to stop at the intersection of Reynolds Road and US 31 was struck broadside. Reed was taken to Munson Medical Center where he was pronounced dead. The driver of the other car, Arlene Schroeder of Interlaken, was also hospitalized at Munson. The accident remains under investigation. With the temperature beginning a downward trend, ski areas are gearing up for the coming season. At Caberfae today, the Ski Patrol held its annual training session to prepare volunteers for some of the dangerous things that can happen on the slopes. TV 9 and 10's Rudy Cooks was among those rescued in today's drill.
A little more. You're trapped at the top of a ski lift. What do? Well, very little if Caberfae's ski patrol's on the way. It might look like a dangerous situation to be in, but that's why they're out here training.
What I used last time.
Okay, it worked good? Okay, if it worked good, try it. Hey, all right, there we go. It's very rare that we have to do this kind of lift evacuation, but it has been needed in the past. And it's a relatively dangerous situation.